Looking for Madden Ultimate Team coins? Buy NFL Coins has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the MUT22 market. Click the link in the description of the video and be sure to use coupon code SPORTS for 5% off your order. Do you want to learn how to play lockdown defense like a pro in Madden 22? Be sure to check out this video to learn how. Yo, what's up YouTube? Duke back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and if you're struggling on defense this year in Madden 22, you're not alone. Most people are. So I decided to make a video showing you guys how to play defense with the mindset of a pro to lock down on defense and be able to stop any offense out there, be able to get good pressure while mixing in coverage and stopping run all at the same time. So what a lot of people don't realize about pros is they might run the same defense the majority of the game, but it's all about adjustments. You don't have to run 500 different defenses to be good at the game. You have to know how to stop everything from the few defenses that you do run. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on in this video, showing you a base lockdown defense that you can use to get pressure, coverage, and stop the run all at the same time. So I'm going to look at this dime 2-3-6 will. And this is a great formation. I like it out of the Tampa Bay Bucks playbook. Defensively, you can find in some others as well. But this is a formation that you can put safeties in the game at these linebacker spots to get more coverage and speed on the field. So that's what we're going to do here. Now, when running formations like this, you oftentimes will be rushing your D-line. So you want to make sure that your D-line is good and can get some pressure if need be. The play I want to look at is this DB Fire 2. A lot of people are running pinch 2 from nickel 245 odd. To me, this is a little bit better as far as everything you can do from this play. Now, first I want to show you guys what most people ask is, how do you stop the run from formations like this? And that's what we're going to look at first, because people will test your run defense if you come out in something like this. Just a quick reminder, guys, if you're enjoying my free YouTube content, make sure to drop us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. All that stuff does help me out a lot as a content creator. So with this defense, guys, I always like to press coverage, and I want my defensive backs that are blitzing next to my DNs a few yards apart. So if we're going against a formation like this, I might have to slide them in a bit. That's not a problem. It only takes a split second. Now, I will make a lot of different adjustments to this defense. I'll use either one of these linebackers. I'll kind of mix it up. Sometimes I'll blitz both of these defenders right here. Sometimes I'll put them in coverage. We're going to go over all that, but first I want to show you guys how to stop the run. Now, the biggest key to stopping the run is being able to make sure that you shoot gaps, because this is a defense that if you don't know how to shoot gaps with your user, you might get ran on. And the easiest way to do that is kind of hide behind this lineman right here, and what's that going to do is basically to make the O-line not recognize you. Now, you can't be directly behind him. You got to be a little bit outside too. As you guys can see there, I just shoot in there, I click off, and even if I don't make the tackle, I'm there. We're going to do it one more time, but before I do that, guys, I just want to remind you, if you're looking to get better at Madden 22, I would highly recommend checking out Sportsgamerz.com. That's where I post on my premium Madden 22 tips and ebooks. If you enjoy my free YouTube content, you'll definitely enjoy the content on Sportsgamerz.com. We just released our VIP membership, Madden Sportsgamerz VIP membership, to where you can get everything on our site. All of our ebooks plus our weekly Madden Ball tips. We do 4 to 6 of those tips every week. And also our meta reports for only $19.99. That is an unbelievable deal. We've never offered anything like that. Anything out there is not even close. You get everything for $19.99. That's going to save you hundreds of dollars. We actually already have 8 ebooks out on the site, and we'll be adding more. And you get access to everything as long as you keep your subscription active. I'll put a link to check that out. I'll pin it in the comments and post it in the description. I highly recommend you guys checking that out. You're not going to find anything like that anywhere else. But just one more time, we're going to, again, you kind of just want to get in this sweet spot. You kind of got to just find it, and you just pause for a second, and then you kind of just run and shoot the gap. You guys can see I'm right there. I click off. Either I'm making the tackle, or my man, he's in the backfield. He's there as well. But you guys can see here, because the O-line does not recognize that I could even be someone they have to target, that's why I'm easily able to gap shoot. And this DB that's blitzing definitely helps out. Distract that tackle, I'm able to knife in and either make the tackle or just do enough to where somebody else does the job for me. Now, As far as playing the pass goes, now that you see how to stop the run, this defense has a lot of different adjustments you can do to it. You can blitz or play coverage, and that's what makes it so nice. So if I'm trying to bring an extra defender and rush, I kind of just like to, kind of like stand over the guard, act like I might blitz, just to distract them a bit. Now, that time they ended up running, so obviously, we're there as well. Let me audible to a pass play, and you can definitely get untouched DBs from using this setup. All I do is press, slide these DBs in if I need to, and just stand over the guard on a blitz angle. I'm going to, obviously, if they do pass the ball, I'm going to drive back over the middle, and we're able to get quick pressure from that slot corner for the sack. The slot corners are probably the most important defenders on this defense because they need to be versatile. You guys can see they're important for run D. You guys can see he's getting untouched pressure off the edge with really both of these DBs. We're getting 2 guys free, rushing 5. Just 2 guys free off the edge, rushing 5. So they do need to be fast. You guys can see they both stumbled around the corner here, but we were able to get the sack. And you guys can see here, we cover both flats. We're covering the middle. This is good coverage and also very nice pressure too. But they will also be playing coverage too, so they need to be solid all around. Defenders, I really, really, really pay attention to who my slot corners are when running this defense because I know not all the time am I going to blitz. Because here's the thing, you do that blitz a few times, they're going to start looking for it. And just like the pinch 2 defense, this blitz can be blocked. It is a very good blitz. But if you just abuse it, of course, they're going to know how to block it, which is at this point to where I'm going to start mixing in coverage. If I see that they know the adjustments to block my blitz, well, obviously I need to mix some coverage in. So let's show you guys what we can do coverage-wise. So let's say they start paying attention to our blitz. Now, first thing I want to say is, first of all, if they're in a formation like bunch where you already got your slot corners lined up inside like this, you don't have to move them all the way in. They can be just fine just like this where they are. That's completely fine. And you will, if you blitz, if you go like this, you'll still get pressure. But really, like I said, I want to focus on coverage now. So let's say that they're able to slow down your blitz. They know how to do that. They're paying attention to it. Obviously, we're not going to keep blitzing every play. And this is why I love this defense, because it can be so versatile. First of all, if I'm running this defense, there's a few adjustments I can make for coverage. If I wanted to, I could put my flat zone drops on, say, 25-30 to make sure that they're defending, the deeper sideline area, and then put my curl flats on, say, 5, and now I have a double Mabel on each side of the field, and I'm using the middle with my other vert hook. That's something I could definitely do. But if I wanted to leave my zone drops on default and either just shade down for hard flats or have the clouds play at, about 10 to 15 yards that they would want on average, I can go ahead and just man these slot corners up on whoever the players are that's giving me the most trouble with this play. So like here, obviously we know that this guy going over the middle of the field on his post can be deadly. That tight end flat route could be deadly. Even the running back coming out of the backfield can be deadly. So I could do something like this to where I man up all the guys that are giving me problems with this play, and then I just use it in the middle of the field myself. So that's what's so versatile about this defense is, aside from your user, you can literally just man up these guys on whoever you see fit. You can put them in hard flats. You can do whatever you need to do to slow down whatever tactic is giving you problems. So like right here, what I did was I had my cloud flats out here on each side, and then I put a hard flat over here. I manned up the running back, and I manned up the outside receiver, just to show you guys something you can do. And then I'm going to watch the middle of the field myself. Now, as you guys can see here, the running back, he actually blocked, so we were able to, the guy that was manned up on him was no longer even having to worry about him at all. But that just added an extra defender into coverage, as you guys can see here. Nothing was coming open. Maybe you could throw that post at the last second, but we're able to get the pressure before they can get that off, and they have to take a sack. So those defenders are completely up to you as far as what you want to do. Like I said, you can mix in the blitz just like this. Literally all you got to do is press coverage. If you need to slide into DBs, depending on formation, that's fine. If you don't, just like in a formation like bunch, then you got free pressure coming off that edge super fast to where they're going to have to make a quick read, and if they don't, they're getting sacked. Like I said, as soon as they start to pay attention to that, that's when you start hitting them with the adjustments and making have to worry about the fact that you can just drop everybody back in coverage and now nobody's open. You guys can see here, that's Bosa, obviously a good pass rusher. Now he's actually lit up from his sacks, but as he just bulldozes through the tackle. But as long as you do have a good D-line and you don't just rush 3 every play, sometimes you mix in rushing 3, 4, 5. You guys can see we can just send 4 and we're still going to get that guy untouched off the edge from the left. And even with the blocked running back, we were still able to get really, really good pressure there. So this is a defense that can do a little bit of everything. You can man guys up, rush 3, double Mabel, rush 3, rush 5, get pressure from both guys, rush 4, get pressure from only one side, mix up the side you're blitzing from. I mean, the possibilities are completely endless. Now, I want to show it to you against spread. Maybe someone notices you're running a lot of cover 2 and starts just running verts on you. That's completely fine, guys. If you notice that, just man the guys up on the slot. You can even slide them in to disguise the blitz. Whatever, you're fine, and watch the running back yourself. Now, the nice thing about this defense is by default, you have soft squats on the outside corners. Soft squats are going to differ from just your basic cloud flat, and that, as long as you have your zone drops off anyway, so you keep this principle, you'll notice that if there's no flat receiver or just any offensive player attacking the flat on the side of the soft squat, he will end up matching, the vertical route. So here, something like this with 4 verticals, where there is no threat of the flat, he's just actually going to match up with those guys anyways, and we essentially got man coverage across the board, and as long as we don't get whooped, we're going to end up basically with nobody being able to come open. Now, I know you guys can see what I said there. If you rush 3, you might be giving up, the ability to get much pressure, because rushing 3 on this year's game just is not it consistently, but that's the great thing about this defense is one play you can rush 3, the next play you're going to rush more guys. You guys can see here we get those 2 people coming around the corner, and they have to eat a sack. This defense is definitely going to force some panic throws. It's going to have the offense start to see ghosts. I mean, they're not going to be comfortable against this because they're never going to know if you're going to blitz or you're not. And even when they do keep some protection in, it's still going to get pressure from both sides. So you kind of have to max protect or do some advanced stuff. And, you'll definitely see, you're going to force quick throws. You can get people just trying to chuck the ball in there because they don't want to, take a sack. And, you're going to get a lot of interceptions from that. Guys, this defense is super easy to use. Like I said, this to me is a little bit better than the pinch 2 just because I like this formation better. You can still stop the run kind of the same way. And you're going to get a lot of turnovers, a lot of sacks, a lot of great plays for your defense when running this. I hope you guys enjoyed the tip. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and head over to sportsgamers.com and check out our Madden VIP membership. Again, $19.99. You unlock everything on the site, all of our ebooks, tips, and meta reports as well.